I'm going to take you through the process of how we get from this to this.
I'm Justin Safai. I'm a working cinematographer based out of Los Angeles, and I am in the film and television industry. I love to learn my craft. I love to practice new techniques, lighting, camera angles. I love to learn from other people's work, watch what other people do. It's kind of how I got my start, as I worked as a production assistant, moved on up to a camera assistant, and so forth. One of the ways I learn is I do lighting tests. I create a scene in my mind or a shot, and usually from some inspiration that I've seen, a photo, an image, a film, a video, and I try and create something from the image that I was inspired by. Hopefully, if you're here watching this channel, you also like to learn and are curious. One of the reasons I'm doing this is that I see so many videos online, great videos about people breaking down gear or technical data or breaking down what they think other people did. And that's great, and that's an amazing way to learn. But for me, I want to take you through the process of how I light something, how I think. So for this scene, I decided to focus on lighting and creating a window in the middle of my living room. I hope you enjoy.
All right, we're gonna light this shot here of a man sitting on a couch. As you can see, the room is very bright windows with a big bay window. I have this vision of, I'll put the picture up of something that kind of inspired me, but it's a sodium vapor coming through a sheer window at night.
I promise I'm not sponsored, but I just want to take a second to talk about shotdeck.com. I love using this website to find inspiration, put together pitch decks, and to study others' work. The first thing that I want to do when I walk into a space and I'm getting ready to light it is I want to take away all the light that I don't need or want.
I've blacked out the windows here and back there.
So we need a scene to motivate our lighting. Yes, we have our visual inspiration, but since we're not replicating that shot, I like to have a scene to help determine the mood and tone of what I'm lighting.
It's a very low-key scene because our character is going through something very intense, some intense anxiety.
So now we need to create our set. I live on the 3rd floor, so I can't bring lights in through my window. So I needed to create a window within the middle of my living room.
We've got our fake window back here through shears. I'm using this Nanlite Forza 60C, and that's trying to mimic kind of a warm sodium vapor street lamp look.
Now that I'm happy with the background and how it's lit, the next thing we need to light is our subject, which is the man sitting on the couch. This is what it looks like with just the window light and the practical light I have on. The practical is just an Aputure MC inside of a sphere light dome that I had lying around.
So we have the key light literally sitting on the couch, the Amaran 300C in the Aputure Light Dome 2 with the grid.
This is what it looks like with the key light on. And then looking at this, I decided that I wanted more detail in the shadows. So I added a light to lift the levels of the room.
We have a light bouncing into the ceiling to kind of bring up the room tone, which is the Aputure 300D Mark II with the Fresnel attachment bouncing into the ceiling. And I've got the room tone cooler than the rest of the light.
So this is what it looks like with just the fill light on. The problem with bouncing light is that it will spill everywhere. I used a flag on the ceiling to block the light from falling onto the back white wall. So here's the visual inspiration, the photo that I saw. It's not meant to be a recreation. It's just meant to be a starting point to inspire what this shot has become.
And so, yeah, here, let's get into the scene.
So that's it. That's how I created the shot in my living room during the daytime, but looking like night with a sodium vapor light coming through a window. If you like watching this and want to see more of the same kind of content, I'd love it if you could subscribe and hit the like button. I've got links to my website and reel, as well as links to all of the equipment that I've used to do my lighting and camera work. If any of that interests you, feel free to click on that and check it out. I believe they are affiliate links, so there's a little kickback if you end up purchasing something. But either way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.